Hello guys, welcome to Master G Programming video tutorial. In this video I will teach you about this basic of standard libraries and namespaces. So we will be starting with the programming part directly. So if you want to print any statement or a string or any sentence, then you can print directly with the using cout statement if you are using namespace std standard library. If you do not use this standard library, you will have an error. As I am using a standard library, so I can use the cout statement and the statement, both these statement here. Suppose if we remove this namespace from here and by manually we uses this standard cout statement like this, we can use this cout statement manually, and we will manually be using endl statement also. Now we'll run this program. Now if you can see that it printed that print statement directly. Now instead of using manually cout statement from the standard library, we uses endl statement, so we have to use cout statement here. And if you want to use all these standard libraries, then you want to include namespace stds. So that's all. These are the basic statements. So you have to remember this. If you do not use any standard libraries, that means you cannot use endl, cout, cn and many more other keywords that belongs to that particular standard library. Now I will be talking about namespaces. Suppose we have two functions in a program, not in a program, in library, and are of similar name. So how will the user get to know, or the computer get to know, which function are we talking about? So we will be creating namespace, then you will get clear to it. Namespace 1, this is the namespace, we can say it type of a function we are creating here of namespaces type. Namespace, now we are creating the sum function in it, sum function sum. In this sum function we will giving in a statement of adding up two integer values. Cout, we will directly using the statement, we are not adding these up, we are using the statement so that I can tell you how this is all working. Sum of two integers, integer number. So namespace 1 has been created. Similarly, I will be creating namespace 2, and don't forget to put a return type to it, that is void. Now I will be creating namespace 2. We will change this name of the namespace 2 and we will be summing up to the two double type numbers. Namespace 2. So that's all done. Now we are ready to go to the main function. In main function, if you want to use the sum function of the namespace 1, then you have to use like this with the help of scope resolution operator. 1 scope resolution operator sum, 2 scope resolution operator sum. So it will use both the functions and it will get print both the values, sum of two integer numbers and sum of two double numbers. Now the question arises, if we go to the nested namespaces. Now the two namespace is in the first namespace. So if you want to use the sum function of the second namespace, then how you will be doing it, I will be telling you. You have to include the header file similar to your standard libraries using namespace 1 that will inherit the property of the 2. So if you will be doing like this, then it will use the sum function of the namespace 2. You can see it here, sum of double number. And if you have to use the sum function of the first namespace, then you have to simply use one namespace. Now you can build and run this. You can see it here, sum of the two integer numbers. Now if you want to use directly the two namespace, then by by this statement, then you have to remove it from the nested path and you have to individually call that particular namespace. So by now you can use this way, you can do it. So that's all from the namespaces part. Not a big topic. It is a basic related to namespaces, but you should know it. So that's all from this part also. We will be continuing some leftover topics of C++ in further tutorials. So stay tuned with Master G. Thank you.